So India have declared at 5-0-3-4-9 after Dhruv Jurel completed his century. There was a rain interruption, a long rain interruption that happened in between. But after the moment the game resumed, then it was Dhruv Jurel leading the charge with the bat for Team India and then completing his second international 100, which came after a gap of 1 year. If you go just a bit earlier in the day, then it was Rishabh Pant, fighting for his team with a gritty half century, a very well made half century. Yesterday he was hit on the hand but was cleared to bat today, and then he came out, played a usual Rishabh Pant innings. Yes, there were a couple of body blows as well that he took on his body, but the way he fought for his innings, he fought for his run, what was so good to see. And in this video, we'll be talking about in detail about the two aspects of Rishabh Pant's batting with the data that is being provided to us by our tech partner for this series, Str8bat. So, Shamik, why don't you tell our viewers the two aspects of Rishabh Pant's batting that we saw today?
First, before going into those two shots on those two aspects of Rishabh Pant's batting, may I say that Rishabh Pant was courage personified today. Um, Sarhan's Jain got out early. I think it was the very second over the morning on day two, and then the Sri Lankan batsman brought out that body line ploy against Rishabh Pant. The two fast bowlers, Lahiru Kumara and Asita Fernando, bowling short into his body, and they were trying to test Rishabh Pant's resolve. And what happened in that case? Rishabh Pant showed, showed a different facet of his game. Every time Rishabh Pant walks out to bat, it feels like he's carrying a narrative. And when he gets out, playing his own way, people say, that narrative turns a little harsh. But then again, this is a man who, who puts his body on the line, who bats with a who today batted with a bruised forearm. In England last year, he batted with a broken foot. But now, coming to that shot, coming to those two aspects of Rishabh Pant's batting, one 90th over during in the first innings, and it was Lahiru Kumara. Lahiru Kumara came, bowled banged in short on a round off, and Rishabh Pant played a hook which fell on the roof that went to the stadium roof. It fell on the stadium roof, and the ball had to be changed. Now, the data provided by our tech partner, Str8bat, it analyzes it threadbare. First of all, in that case of six, the impact was 110, bat speed was 119 kilometers per hour, timing index was 92%, his bat lift angle was 39 degrees, and bat sweet spot was 90%. So you can see how Rishabh Pant, when he played that hook shot, was in total control. Now we go to the next one, that was 94th over, and this time Asita Fernando. And as I've already said, they are trying to test his resolve with short deliveries into the body. And Asita Fernando bowled another bouncer. This time it was on leg stump. Rishabh Pant tried another horizontal bat shot, but this time, basically, because of the length, he was in two minds whether to duck underneath it or whether to sway away from the delivery. And in the process, what happened? It the ball hit his shoulder, lobbed, and could have. It was a very close shave because it could have fell on the stumps. It was a pretty close shave. What happened in that case? What what does data say? Data that is provided by Str8bat. It says in that case bat speed was 78 kilometers per hour. So you can notice how the bat speed was reduced. Um, Timing index, it's redundant because he missed it. Back lift angle was 54%, so higher back lift,
Yeah.
and Sweet spot, once again redundant because he
Yeah.
missed it.
Yes.
So how the two things change? Now, Vaibhav, the difference, once again, fantastic data from Str8bat. It captures the contrast. Uh, 6 versus dot. In the 90th over, Rishabh Pant played a solid hook shot that sent the ball on the road. He came inside the line of the ball and timed it to perfection.
Right.
In the 94th over, the bowler bowled a bouncer, but this time was on the leg stump. This is where Asita Fernando. Rishabh Pant did not have enough time to get inside the line of the ball. He could not connect the ball. Str8bat data of elite players shows that when players play the pull and hook shots and they middle it, the back lift angle is around 37 degrees. But when the sweep shot, it is low. So you can, these technical nitty gritties, and you have to fall back on the specialists like Str8bat who come up with quality data. So these were the two facets of the game. I now hand you over, Vaibhav, I now hand it over to you because once again, dark patches of dark clouds approaching, a few droplets already a few droplets, and maybe although the match, the display could go on till 6 p.m., but I don't see it's continuing more than another 15, more, sort of another 15-20 minutes.
It will.
But once again, Vaibhav, it's over to you for your concluding remark.
Yeah, it will require good weather conditions for the game to go on till 6 p.m. as decided for the requirement completion of the overs. But it looks unlikely because the dark clouds are hovering over the SSC as we speak. And yes, India have declared at the right time. Dhruv Jurel has scored his century courtesy of two centuries, first by Devdutt Padikkal and Dhruv Jurel, and then two half centuries, first by Shubman Gill and then Rishabh Pant. India have gone ahead, have gone past the 500 run mark. It's a very good total given the conditions that there is a certain help for the fast bowlers. Asita Fernando, pick of the bowlers from Sri Lanka, 4 wickets. Then Lairu Kumar also getting spinners also. Getting into this game, they are getting a lot of more purchase on day two as compared to day one. So yes, India posted a formidable total. Let's see how Sri Lanka's response will be, and we will continue to keep up coming up with these analytical videos courtesy of the Str8bat. So keep following Revsportz for all the analytical and news related updates. Thank you for watching this video.
For India's best multi-sports coverage, your platform is one, and that's Revsportz. So like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I think by now you know that we will be everywhere in different parts of the world and bring you on-ground reportage. As I said, your best multi-sports coverage on Revsportz, your favorite destination.